Hey, welcome back. As the country continues to reopen in staggered stages, you have kept sending your questions in about COVID-19, so we are going to continue fielding them. Joining us to help us out, Dr. Isaac Bogoch, infectious diseases specialist. Hello, Dr. Bogoch. And we're going to get started here with a question we've actually gotten from a few different people. My bridge group has decided to get back to playing bridge in each other's homes. Am I being too careful not wanting to play at this time?
Certainly not. That's certainly we know that the more people gather together, there's the potential for transmitting this infection. It would be important to consider what province you're in and what are the rules for getting together, and especially the number of people that are allowed to congregate. The other thing to consider is it sounds like this is in an indoor environment, and this would be a great opportunity for people to wear masks as well, because we know that this infection can be transmitted more efficiently if people are in close proximity in an indoor environment. So that would be another consideration. But of course, if you're not comfortable with this, if you're not entirely sure that other people will be negative for this infection, stay home, and you can always postpone that for later on.
Are the playing cards a threat?
They would be less of a threat. We know, of course, touching the cards and then rubbing your eyes, nose, or mouth could certainly contribute to transmitting this infection. But certainly, I think this is something that can be done with great hand hygiene. I'd be concerned about shared food, because no one plays bridge without having some excellent food without having that in close reach. So I'd be more concerned about the shared food. So impeccable hand hygiene would be something to really be mindful of.
Okay, here's another question. Are bathroom breaks safe on a multi-hour car trip? So I guess public restrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we know these are going to be places where there's going to be lots of different people who are going to be using those facilities at any given time. And of course, you can't guarantee that all those surfaces are clean. So by all means, those facilities can be safely used, but wash your hands. Simple as that. You're going to do it anyways, but wash your hands afterward, and shouldn't be a problem at all.
How are you feeling generally about the pace of reopening and people thinking about bubbling with other friends, family, that sort of thing?
I think things are going okay so far. Certainly, when we look throughout the rest of the world, Canada's doing remarkably well. It took a lot of work to get here, and collectively, we've done the job. Now, the key thing here is maintenance, and do we have what it takes to sustain these very low rates of transmission in Canada? And if we do, and if we certainly quell any outbreaks as they emerge, I think we'll do okay. But the key thing is we've got to be able to maintain this. That can be tricky, because we're in for a bit of a long drive ahead.
Hey, Dr. Bogoch, always good to talk to you. Thanks so much.
Anytime.
And for all of you at home, keep sending those questions in. You can find us on Instagram @CBC The National, or just send us an email, covid@cbc.ca.